I'm recording again. Y'all complain that I'm doing these and you won't let me finish. Hi, it's Bryon Lape back with another protein review. So, about 2 months ago or so, I started a cycle where I really wanted to cut down on my carbs. I got my calories down about 2,600, and I wanted to cut down especially on my sugars. And a fair amount of protein powders have some sugars are added, they have artificial sweeteners, so I needed to do 4 or 5 weeks or so of no artificial sweeteners and really low sugar. Now these are the Optimum Nutrition's all-natural line, and so there's no gluten in here, there's no it's banned substance free. It's 100%. The protein is 100% from the whey, so there's no soy like there are in some other ones. You need to read the labels very carefully. This one has a whopping 4 grams of sugar, all natural sugars, there aren't any added. It's 130 calories per scoop. Each of these has about 68 servings per container, so that ought to tell you how concentrated. 32 grams scoop, which isn't very big, which I did save. So it's not that big at all. It's about, depending on the other brands, anywhere between maybe a fourth or a fifth less, maybe even a third on some. So anyway, but it's like, yeah, but how well does it taste? I mean, how well does it mix? Does it really work? That type of stuff. So because there aren't any artificial sweeteners, this stuff, it does take getting used to. And if you're used to very sweet tasting protein powders, whether they're low in sugar or not, this is going to be a bit of a shock to your system. Because this is pretty much not the best tasting by any stretch of the imagination. However, I'm going to compare them in with other proteins that don't have the added sugar or don't have the extra added flavors or artificial sweeteners to enhance their flavors. So this compared to some other ones is not a good comparison, but to consider the older protein powders that we used to take, some soy-based protein powders and other things, these a bit better. So on a scale from 1 to 10 as far as taste, I give it a 7. 7. And its mixability? 9. So as I do with a lot of these, and if you notice in many of these reviews, I have a chocolate and I have a vanilla, and I think I got them right. This is the vanilla. Because that's how I like to mix them. I'm not a big cookies and cream fan, which a lot of them seem to have. Some of them have strawberry or strawberry and banana. Because I do 2 scoops in the morning, about mid-morning, about 9 o'clock, 9:30, depending on my day. Basically halfway between breakfast and lunch. And breakfast, usually, when I get up on time, is 3-4 whole eggs and 3 or 4 egg whites. It's a mixture that, even though I don't need to do it because of cholesterol or anything, it's a taste that I've actually come to like. And sometimes I throw a little bit of shredded cheese in there near the end. I scramble them up. Sometimes I even add salsa on top of it when I'm done. Sometimes I don't. So mid-morning, I need a protein. I don't want a lot of calories. I don't want much sugar at all. It's really just to keep my nitrogen levels where I want them. So all in all, not bad. All in all, I give it a 8. And this is definitely something that I'm going to do again. Basically, when I really need to cut back on the sugar and want to go lean and cut back on the artificial sweeteners so I don't get insulin responses because of my brain getting goofy signals. As I said, it is a taste getting used to. I found that for these, the thicker I made it, the better. And if I had an ice cube or 2 or some crushed ice in with it, it helped a great deal with the taste. But there were some days where my taste buds were just too used to some kind of sweet or whatever, and I would go and do a scoop of Nestle's Quick in there, 1 or 2 scoops in there, just to kind of give it a little bit more flavor. But all in all, for what the type of protein it is, with nothing added, really concentrated. Obviously, if it's 5, this is less than 5 pounds if I remember correctly, 4.8 pounds. When you're getting 68 servings and it's 22 grams of protein per serving, this is obviously, in this size of tub, this is obviously pretty concentrated. Doesn't have a lot of extra nonsense in it. and it doesn't have a lot of things to give it lots of great taste either. But it mixes fairly well, and I've seen a lot worse, and it stays mixed. It's just, remember, this is an all-natural line, so you're not going to go in here and have something that's going to taste like, you know, birthday cake or something and expect it to be that sweet. It did help me maintain my levels. Basically, I had to cut back quite a bit, and I started losing some strength, and I said, I need a protein powder I can take. I can't take this, and I was also too hungry. So I added this into the regime. I didn't lose any strength. I kept my nitrogen levels good, my protein levels good, and it got me through that cutting phase, and I'm going to do that again. So anyway, all right. Thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. Thanks for clicking subscribe. Find me on Twitter as Brain Muffin. Come on and join the conversation. Share your thoughts and insights, your questions. Everything's welcome. All right. See ya.